Hi, my name's Arthur. This is not a full fitting video for the HBS760C short chrome pea shooter silencers for the T100 and the T120. It's more of a quick product overview with some tips. If we were to make this into a full fitting video, you'd be bored, and I have no wish to be a YouTube star. So these are going to be marketed as Norman HYDE products. They are not the same as our traditional TOGA branded silencers, which are made in the UK in the traditional method. These are a universal silencer with our own link pipes to give the fit that we want, and a few little bits and pieces, some spacers, just to get the fit that we want. Not all. There were people say, oh, you won't buy that and do it yourself. You possibly could buy some universal silencers and get some link pipes made and mess around with some spacers and one thing and another to get something like a fit, and it's possible you could save a few quid. It's also possible you could end up with a load of junk, because not all universal silencers are the same. They may look the same on the internet, but believe you me, we have ordered quite a few to get one that we're happy with, and some of them are total junk. We think these are good for the money. Original silencer is already removed. If I have to show you how to take the silencer off, I would suggest you shouldn't be going near your bike with spanners in the first place, so I won't. The left hand silencer differs to the right hand silencer, as it has this additional mounting bracket there, which doesn't have on the other side, as the link pipe is extra mounted. Because there's such a huge weight difference in between these silencers, we're happy that this is securely mounted enough without that mounting, so that's not used. Another thing to note is, although we're supplying these at what we think is a budget price, we are supplying them with a pair of brand new official Triumph gaskets. That's to ensure that you don't have to try and get the other one out, which will almost certainly break and be frustrated. So rather than pretend you don't need them for what they cost, we're putting two of those in there. So you should be able to take the original silencer off. Normally the original gasket stays in there, and then leave it in there, keep this, put it away, and then when we ever need it again, you know where it is. When you do take this silencer off, you'll notice the footrest mounting, which goes through here. That little goes through there, and then the footrest, the silencer hanger is on the other side. Just pay attention when you take these off as to how they go, because it's not immediately obvious. If it's a year down the road, you have to put the silencer back on, or whatever reason, you won't always remember how this goes. This is exactly the same as they've been since the first of the new generation Hinckley Bonnevilles came out in 2001. So even in 2020 they use the identical system. So if you've done this before, you'll know what I'm talking about. When it comes to putting the new one on, that part you don't need, that part you do. That part put somewhere safe. So the when we come to put the new one on, that will this will go, little spacer goes on there like that, spacer on the inside, and that assembly there goes on the inside of there, and that's just a space, because this is obviously a universal silencer. That's just to get that at the correct spacing, so there's no bending or twisting involved. So when that's done, that will bolt up to there like that, with a footrest bolt going through the whole thing. Now, because that link pipe is separate, and because it's got a bend in it, there's obviously room for getting this easy to get the angle wrong and different. The first thing to do is going to be to bolt this on there, not rock tight, but just so it'll stay in position, 30mm up. So the centre of that bolt is 30mm up from if it was going all the way at the front, and that gives you a reference. Then you can sort of nip that up to stay there. Same with the link pipes. I like to get that one on at the front, get it reasonably tight so you can see that it's straight, and that gives you something to work with. At the front here, on the original bike, now these do change model year to model year. There are the covers, the ones that give the impression that it's a whole one piece of pipe work, and to hide the fact there's a catalytic converter under there. There's a little clamp at the front. It's easier to undo that clamp and just let it drop down out of the way. That just gives a bit more movement between this chrome shield and what's behind it. Another good reason for using the same diameter and using the gaskets, it means you're able to use the original front clamp. The original front clamp is designed to go under that shield and fit nicely and have no problems whatsoever. So again, better with the gasket on for very good reasons. Final little tip before I switch you off, and I'll just chuck the thing on. These footrests. Now, to do that properly, to take the thing off, you need to take that little circlip off, take the assembly, take that off, and remove the footrest altogether, so you've just got the footrest boss. I'll be honest, I cheat by just securing something in there to hold the Allen key and nipping it on the other side. You can take that off. I'm not saying you should do that, I'm just saying that I'm bone idle and that's what I do. Your bike, you do what you like. Right, no posh editing here. I'm just going to put you on pause and I'm going to sort that out. There you go, picked it up nice and secure. As I say, there's a bit of movement because you've got the link pipe, so it's best to just get one that you're happy with, get the position that you're happy with, use that 30mm gap, and then you should easily get the pair of them to level up very nicely. Also pointing out that we will be doing these in black. That will be black link pipe, everything. So they will cost more because having the link pipes done in black, ceramic black, even though they're only quite short, is even though they are stainless steel, is considerably more money than just polishing them. And that's really that really. So as I say, not really a full fitting video, not very professional, but it gives the idea. You can contact us through YouTube, or I can use this very technical sign here, so you've got our email address and phone number. Thank you very much.